Hello, my name is Melaine Ferdinand-King, an independent curator and PhD candidate in Africana Studies at Brown University. Today, I'm here at Newport Art Museum to discuss the works of Renee Cox for the Revolution Revelation art exhibition. Renee Cox is a Jamaican-American photographer specializing in film, collage, and digital self-portraiture. She explores themes at the intersections of race, theory, history, and sexuality. Her many bodies of work confront narratives of racism and sexism prevalent in Western culture. She aptly calls this practice flipping the script. Newport Art Museum hosts the works of Renee Cox in order to champion her 40-year career as a cultural practitioner, teacher, and as a photographer. Her work is on view at the Newport Art Museum from July 15th to October 6th, 2024. Part of her Soul Culture series, Ajax Infinite Spirit, is a visual collage that fuses photography with mathematical principles. Renee Cox, who studies divine geometry, uses the subject of Ajax to explore themes of Black women's sexuality, embodied cultures and forms, and also the intricacies of gender. By digitally reconfiguring and replicating images, Cox manipulates the portrait of her subject, Ajax, into an ethereal, multi-layered figure that challenges traditional notions of representation. This new formation, combined with changes in size, color, and orientation, pushes the boundaries of a static image, transforming it into a dynamic composition that evokes both physical and metaphysical dimensions. The result is a work that speaks to the essence of Black girl magic, radiating beauty, strength, and otherworldliness. In person, the work is large, alluring, and monstrous, a combination of mixed limbs and bodies that splay out into a kaleidoscope of wings, tendrils, and tentacles. Cox's use of Afrofuturist imagery is central, blending technology, Black identity, and spirituality to present a vision that transcends conventional portrayal. The sculpture suggests an infinite, expansive nature, connecting the subject to a larger universe of cosmic forces. The fusing of hundreds of portraits also evokes the idea of fluidity in gender and sexuality, challenging the viewer to look beyond surface representation to engage with deeper, more complex identities. Through Cox's innovative process and material navigation, she creates not just a striking image, but a visual experience that encourages contemplation about the power and presence of Black and feminine forms in both contemporary and futuristic contexts. The work's emphasis on the importance of looking invites viewers to sit with the image in close proximity and allows the mind to decipher the complex symbols and shapes in front of them. Renee Cox's Black Panther Last Supper reimagines Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper, reinserting Black figures into a historically Christian and religiously significant tableau. The 5-panel photograph disrupts traditional Christian iconography by casting Cox herself as a Black female Jesus, wearing an afro and embodying the revolutionary ethos of the Black Panther Party for self-defense. The figures around the table, played by Cox's colleagues, wear expressions of shock or surprise, reflecting the impending betrayal that echoes Da Vinci's Last Supper, but is reframed in the context of the real internal discord of the 1970s Black Panther Party. Cox's intervention addresses the absence of Black representation in canonical religious imagery, making visible the continually erased experiences of Black individuals within both religious and historical narratives. Her work reclaims these narratives by placing Black figures at the center, asserting their rightful place in these global stories. In Black Panther Last Supper, Cox's use of the oppositional gaze, as articulated by bell hooks, is central to the photograph's power. By gazing directly at the viewer, Cox challenges the historical gaze that dehumanized and objectified Black people, particularly during enslavement. Her primary gaze is one of empowerment, reclaiming autonomy over representation and forcing the viewer to confront her femininity, her Blackness, and her leadership in a radically reimagined space. As an artwork, it mirrors the Black Panthers' belief in addressing social disparities faced by Black Americans, making the Panthers a critical force in the broader struggle for Black liberation. Through this act of visual resistance, Cox's work becomes a powerful critique of colonial narratives, an assertion of Black identity, and artistic challenge to structures of racial inequality. Renee Cox's Revolution Revelation is a collection of extraordinary works. I want to thank the Newport Art Museum for inviting me to explore and to engage with these works on a deeper level and with more thorough context. I encourage you to visit the exhibition, again on display, between July 15th and October 6, 2024.